Good afternoon. This is Cycle 2 of the ARRL, Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets daily on the K1FFK Mount Greylock 146-910 repeater with a PL tone of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing your net control station whenever possible. Your net control station today is Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Kilo Victor. My name is Peter, and I'm in Albany, New York. At this time, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Now net control is looking for a first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1, Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic. Now, any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net? Traffic or announcements only? Please call now. Any and all stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net, please call now.
There is KB1BXH, George in Ashby, Massachusetts. Commercial power, no traffic.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Alpha X-Ray, David in Springfield. Commercial power, no traffic. Good afternoon, Peter. Good afternoon to the net. Here is
Echo, 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 Brian, Florida, Mass, battery power, no traffic. Good afternoon, Peter.
Here is November 1, November Hotel Tango, N1, NHT, Jason Battery, Saratoga Springs, New York. No traffic.
It recognizes KB1BXH, George, good afternoon. KC1DAX, good afternoon, Dave. KC1EEE, good afternoon, Ryan. And N1NHT, good afternoon, Jason. Do we have any further check-ins for the Western Mass Traffic Net?
November 1, India, November. Bill in Pittsfield. I have a notification, over.
Are you running commercial or battery powered?
Bill in Pittsfield. I have a notification, over.
We have you. Are you running commercial or battery powered?
Commercial.
Okay, net recognizes N1IN. Bill, go ahead with your notification.
I'm a member of Mars Military Auxiliary Radio System, and I've been asked to deliver an invitation to anybody and everybody on this repeater to participate in a national emergency exercise a week from today between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mars members will come onto this frequency to request information on conditions after a major emergency theoretically occurs. Got any questions? Over.
Would be the responses we would give them? Would we just make up something, or is there a script we're supposed to be following?
And when I am returning, there is a script, but for this exercise, the request is actual information in response to a question, which will come down from somewhere way up the chain of command, who is putting together a response to the incident. Over.
I think the best we can do, if you send me that information at my call at arrl.net and just send, everything we need to know about it, we can keep putting it over, and if anybody has any questions, I can forward the emails to them.
Roger that. So what was the email address again? Over.
Be my call, Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Kilo Victor, at arrl.net.
Is that Kilo Delta 2 Kilo Victor at the lead? Over.
Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Kilo Victor. Over.
Kilo Delta 2 Juliet Kilo Victor. Over.
Roger, roger.
Practically on the way, and thank you very much for coming back to my call. Over.
If possible, I know it's simulated, so if you give us like a list of responses. I know I did a drill with the hospital, and we had a simulated list of responses for the test. So if there's a way to get them to me, I can pass them around as well.
Negative question. This is a real life exercise in real time, and the powers that be will send us the questions at the time. What I can say is that in past national exercises, before amateur radio was included, the requests were either for weather information from a particular airport, FCC weather observation station, or else county data on water supply, electric power, sanitation, medical resources, transportation, communications. Not in detail, just whether we have power, whether you have water supply. And in every case today, it would be yes. Over.
We copy that. Just do me a favor and throw that all in the email, and then we'll have that. And then if anybody else wants to take part, I can always forward those emails on, and I'll make announcements through the week about the drill.
Okay, I have the little script that I was supposed to work from on the air. I'll just add one comment before emailing this. That is that this is supposed to be an all-radio exercise, all radio, based on the idea that the normal communications have been destroyed. But that'll be in what you get in the mail. Over.
All right, message received. We got it. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks a million. Nothing further.
Do we have any further check-ins for the Western Mass Traffic Net?
There is. November 2, Juliet, November Tango, N2JNT, Jack in Brunswick, New York. Good afternoon, Peter. Commercial power, no traffic.
Okay, net recognizes N2JNT. Good afternoon, Jack. Do we have any other comments, check-ins, or further business for the Western Mass Traffic Net? All right, so today, August 8th, is National Frozen Custard Day, National Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day, National Dollar Day, and National Happiness Happens Day. With that, this has been a regular session of the Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank all the stations that checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. I'd also like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the repeater. The time now is 1:10 p.m., and I now return the repeater to regular amateur radio use. This is Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Kilo Victor, signing 73, and have a good day.
National Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day. Why does that just not sound right to me?
I didn't write them, I just read them.
Yeah, I'm going to continue reading that one. National Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day is celebrated on August 8th. Did you know that zucchini is a fruit? Well, if you're a gardener, you know this already. You also know that zucchini grows in abundance and is ready for harvest in August. Zucchini growers also know that one plant of zucchini allows you to share this. Wait a minute. Zucchini growers also know that one plant of zucchini allows you to share this productive treat. How to celebrate. How to celebrate. Sneak some zucchini onto your neighbor's porch to alert others. And to alert others, use hashtag Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day. That's a long hashtag. And post it to social media. History. Tom Roy at wellcat.com created this zucchini holiday while doing Year of News and Talk Radio. That is just completely odd. All right, anyone in HG?
Amend that to Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Truck Day.
No. You know, you're just stepping over bounds here.
Since you don't have a porch.
Actually, we have what's called a catwalk, which is kind of like our porch because the lights over the catwalk are called porch lights.
So anybody on the repeater that sees Jason sneak some zucchini into his truck, onto his porch.
Yeah, and get a tire thumper to your temporal lobe.
But you won't know because we'll be sneaking it.
You're creeping me out now, Peter. Alright, I gotta get out. N1 and HT.
So we'll talk to you later, KD2JKV.
Oh, WA1ZHM. Is that your new radio?
Who, me?
No. Is that your new radio?
You're talking to me, John. Yes, that's my new radio.
Just curious. You might want to back off the mic just a hair because you're kind of, I don't know. see what happens. Oh.
Is that any better? I turned the mic gain down.
Much better, yes.
Default mic gain was too loud, so I kicked it down one notch.
That's a bit better, yes. Thank you. WA1ZH.
John, were you speaking to me? I jumped out. I don't know if you were talking to me or someone else.
With Peter, about Peter, and his mic gain. He turned it down a little bit. Sounds much better.
Oh, John, did you happen to hear? Someone came on here announcing that this time next week that Mars will be conducting a test on this frequency. Did you hear that?
They did. They do that occasionally.
Figured that was something that you were like part of or something.
Mars operator, Obi is, or was, Air Force Mars. But, yeah, they come on and they do a drill. They have in the past. It's just like we give weather reports back to them and stuff. No big deal. It's just to make, keep track of what resources they have if an emergency arises. And it's pretty cool that they include us in that frame.
John, do you want me to forward you that email when I get it?
You could do that. I know what it is. I've through the years, many years, we've done it. So it's really no big deal. They just come on and ask for information, and we give it, and they go. Similar to some of the other drills we have, national, weather drills or whatever. We encourage everyone to participate.
I'll forward it to you and OB, and I don't know whoever else should get it, but I'll probably put announcements over during the week about it, and I'll forward it to the email to you and OB when I get it.
It's on the ARRL website. I had it, but I lost it.
But you might mention it a couple times during the week. Then people won't be taken by surprise and be horrified thinking that it's a national emergency or something when it happens.
I'll put that on the announcement thing when I do the nets, and I'll send a copy of it to Doug too, and so when he does Bruce, when he does the Tuesday and Thursday, I'll give him a copy so he can put it out there too.
I found it on the ARRL website, but I can't find it again. I was going to copy the text, but I didn't.
What was that?
So the other day when N1IN was trying to get in there with the message, I looked it up on the ARRL website. I forgot what I entered to find it, but I can't find it again as the ARRL website is so convoluted. But anyway, it's somewhere on the league website.
When I get the email, Obi, I'll forward you a copy as well.
He used to be the chief honcho for Army Mars, but he was a real pain in the neck, so I left and went to Air Force Mars.
Email me too, Peter. I'd like to read that. Club call. Call it club.
Is your email good on QRZ, Jason?
My call at the club. My call on the, my call sign. At, brain cramp.
As soon as I get it, I'll forward it to you guys.
I just picked it up. I'll put it on the Facebook, please.
L.net. I was brain cramping because I'm trying to maneuver through the yard here.
Everybody's doubling. Obi, N1QLV from WA1ZHM. Are you still active in Air Force Mars?
No. Last time I talked to Dan O'Brien down there in Springfield, they put you through all kinds of jump through hoops and stuff and some weird crap. So apparently they don't want vets to join the Mars anymore. I don't know why. And when the crap hits the fan, they'll come after your guns and your radio. So whatever. I found that I'm going to post it on the Facebook on my Facebook page.
Round checks on you and all that bogus jazz. Go around and bother your neighbors and find out, dig up any dirt they can on you. I know. Been there, done that. And that's the same reason I'm not affiliated with any of those organizations anymore. Bad enough when I worked at Ordnance that they were doing that every year. FBI would go around and go to my old neighborhoods and knock on doors. I hated it because, people would come back to me and say, "What'd you do?"
Well, the government kicked us off out of the Great Barrington, so that tells you something.
What was that? I had noise, local noise here.
I know about the noise. I said the government kicked us off of Butternut, so that tells you something about the interoperability between government and civilian.
I'm furious about that. I'm wondering if we're going to get reimbursed the money that we paid them to allow us to move our equipment in up there. Get my drift?
Yeah, exactly. Like when the cops pull you over, they can take money right out of your bank account and without asking or court or anything. They just take your money. Bye. Have a nice trip. And for ID N1QB.
I think we ought to have a tea party.
Anyway, I just posted the link on my timeline. So there you go. I guess that's the one. NAR sets interoperability communication exercise for August 15th is the header of the title.
All sounds very nice.
I did my part. I got to bring some junk down the scrapyard. Catch everybody later. I don't want to kill it.
Office Pinky sitting in a chair somewhere decided, well, let's figure out something to do. And so that's how that came about. WA1ZH.
WA1ZHM, this is KC1EEE.
WA1ZHM.
You guys getting feedback after, because I hear you guys key up and you talk, and then after you're done, I get a lot of feedback. It's been doing it really bad today. Are you guys getting that also?
Known as a squelch tail. And that's because there's so much radio frequency stuff up there on Greylock. It's getting hammered because of its altitude. And there's noise all over the place. So we do the best we can to filter it out. But that's the residual noise that's there, the noise floor, causing that squelch tail to be noisy. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Sometimes that stuff comes in and interferes, sometimes it doesn't. So I hope I explained it to you so you understand it, but do the best I can. It's noise on the squelch tail.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, because I've been adjusting all my radios, and I'm thinking something I'm doing wrong, and I keep adjusting. I've adjusted the squelch and stuff, and it's like, what the heck's going on? But yeah, okay, that explains it. Thanks a lot. This is KC1E, and I'll be clear.
Okay, well, we could probably filter it out, but that would mean that people in the outlying areas wouldn't be able to get in at all. You know, it's kind of a balancing act between reception of the signals you want and a rejection of the signals you don't want. It's pretty complex. Catch you later, WA1ZHM. So, Jason, where did you put your zucchini? WA1ZHM. Good, he's not there. We can talk about him now.
It's on the exhaust manifold in aluminum.
Yeah, I've seen those. What about them?